This new plant inside of Grow a Garden's new 4th of July update is going to make you billions. So for this one, what we're going to be looking over is what's called the firework flower. Now, there are multiple ways you can both check the value of this plant and increase its value drastically. So this is going to be the one buyable right here. I don't think the shop restocks, so you only have like 15 chances to do this because I got 15 right. So I'm assuming it's universal. So these ones are growing. And just as a note, right, these ones are going to have a base sell value of in general about, I think, like 140,000 or more. So these base sell value on these ones is definitely exceeding what would be obtainable from like mushrooms, other things, because as we mostly know, single harvest plants by default have crazy high sell value. So we're gonna be able to use these ones to make a ton. So what we're gonna do is, if you want to do the raccoon, just as a quick note, if you want to do the raccoon grinding strat, what you need to do, use the reclaimer, right? Reclaim everything of value in your garden, and then you can start grinding on this. But for right now, what we're gonna do is take advantage of the firework lily, or the firework flower, crazy sell value. So what we're gonna do is obviously start off with the sprinkler glitch. So first, what you're gonna do is put down one master sprinkler. So you're gonna come to your inventory, find your sprinklers. What you're gonna do is one master sprinkler, one godly sprinkler, a basic sprinkler, an advanced sprinkler, leave it at that. And then after you've done this, we're gonna then plant down a bunch of firework flowers. So you might as well plant them all down, right? And then leave them. So the main reason why we're just gonna leave them is you don't want them, obviously, to be stolen or something, but you're gonna leave them in. And then what you can do, obviously, is like favorite them if you don't want someone to steal them. But once again, just leave them. And this is going to be what, is gonna make them really big with the sprinkler glitch. So the next thing is you can take advantage of the mooncat glitch, right? Where you're gonna place down all your mooncats. And what you're going to do once they're obviously down is pretty much what you're going to do is join on an alt account. And when the mooncat does its ability, how like it'll sleep and make a circle, and then anything growing in that thing will have its size increased by like 1.5x to 2x if you haven't maxed. So what we're going to do, you pretty much just leave it at that. So if you can tell, right, like it clearly looks like it's in range of where you place them. So you can put something like, if I planted them by this, right, mooncat sleeps right here, I know it's going to be in range of these. What I'm going to do is, in doing so, the mooncat will sleep right here, and I'll see this on my alt account. So the way the glitch works is you'll join in after like an hour or so of doing the glitch. You do not touch the computer or the device or whatever. And the reason for this is whenever you click right, you'll skip the loading screen or click in, join in, and then it'll hit you with a flashbang if your plants grew while you're offline. So you want to leave this. And so when you leave them, what is going to happen is, so the mooncat is going to sleep by it, and then wait on your alt account to view the mooncat until it sleeps by one of these plants. Once it does so, then you're going to join in. And then when you join in, you'll be hit with the flashbang. But since the mooncat was sleeping over the plants, it's going to imply the size multiplier, just making them drastically bigger by default. So take advantage of that. That's going to be how you make them bigger. But for the second part, you want to take advantage of the Sky Merchant. I already have a video covering that, but the Sky Merchant, because he has this crazy rare gear that you can get, only obtainable through him for mutations. You're going to come in here and you're going to need, I believe, you're going to try to get the tanning mirror if possible, because the reason why we want the tanning mirror is for that mutation, obviously. The next thing is in the crafting thing. You want to craft every craftable thing, right? So like if you can craft it, you want to make it. So, or the mutation sprays. Obviously, you don't want to just craft everything, but the mutation spray specifically, you're going to try to do those ones. And then the next thing is you're going to try to, obviously, if you can get your hands on a dragonfly, leave those for grinding mutations and all that, but it's really overpowered. So then furthermore, what we're going to do is, once you have, right, all the main mutations you want, I would, in general, recommend doing the raccoon strat. But what you can do is take the magnifying glass, as always. Use the magnifying glass to check its value. Once you've done so, you can obviously see, if you're going to make bank or not, right? And then once you have the value figured out, right, you can use a raccoon grinding strat, or you can, pretty much just do that. Or you can rinse and repeat this on your main account, alt accounts, and give them over to your main, and all sorts of stuff. Because as this update's out, and then moving into the end of the week with the new update coming out, we're gonna have a lot of admin events. So do make sure you try to take advantage of this, because it has a crazy base sell value, and being an event plant, it's never gonna come back.